As always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to another episode of Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever. Let me catch up on some chat. I see it's been pretty busy, which is good. And make sure, I'm going to post the link in a second to the hidden video. If you are a Patreon member, put Patreon in your comment. All right. I saw Dave's in the chat. You got tired of making all those Gold Bay memes for Facebook, Dave? Hey, Dragonfire, Bryce, Robert, HD Shovelhead, Brian Stevens. Hey, EVG, how's the Florida move making you do? Getting everything sorted? KC, Mad Hatter, YouTube Auditor. Jacky Scott, you better have made it. Bob Fitch, Chris V, Gunner. Hey, Gunner, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, it's low 20s here. I got today and tomorrow low 20s, and it goes back up to 50 around here. So, hey, CJ, Sean Sparks, and Dave from Gold Bay. Hey, Donna, Curtis, Stephen LeBlanc. Oh, everyone's starting to pop into chat now. Vendetta Mo Coop, how's it going? Hey, Josh Ortiz. What do we have to put where? In the hidden comment, if you post a comment in the hidden comment video, if you're a Patreon member, make sure you put the words Patreon somewhere in that comment, because some of the giveaways tonight are for Patreon members only. So that's the only way I can distinguish. I know a lot of people don't have their same name as YouTube name, so makes it easier. I know some of you, and I went through some of the comments already, and I saw some people did not read the instructions, but that's okay. I knew most of y'all, so. Hey, Digger, how's it going? Ted Sharp, Kayla. Hey, Jose. So tonight, we're going through a mystery box. Jacky Scott sent this or ordered this through Gold Bay over at Dave, and I have no idea what's in it. Other than that, it's in an Amazon box. So I don't know if Dave is punking me, and he ordered me some golden Paydirt off of Amazon, but it doesn't sound like it. I've been shaking it up quite a bit to make sure there's no leprechaun in there to steal my wee bit of gold, so. Yeah, it does not Patreon count too. Yeah, Patreon. If some of the prizes are going to Patreon members only, some of the prizes are going to non-Patreon members. But it's just a lot easier to figure out if you put it in the comment. Hey, RegLab. Hey, Teddy, how's it going? All right, all caught up on chat, I think. Not in the comments here, in the comments in the hidden video, HD Shovelhead. Did I post it? There you go. There. Go to that hidden link, post a comment, say Patreon if you are a Patreon member. If you're not a Patreon member, don't. Yeah, I know. I saw my links are working again. I tested it for like at 5 o'clock today just to see. You know, it's every week. YouTube's got to pick something different to mess up. So I checked the comments are being approved today. So maybe they're being nice for Christmas that they're not messing anything up this week. So I'm hoping so. But all right, everything looks like it's working tonight, so I'm pretty happy with that. But we never know. Hey, CJ, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, CJ. All right, Digger. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't been able to. My email server's been my website server. I'm changing. I upgraded the host on my server because I save all my emails and I was way over my limit. So I upgraded my server and they're in the middle of transferring everything and it's kind of got my emails all poopy. So I haven't been able to reply as much as I want, but I will get back to you, Digger, probably this weekend after Christmas. And again, thank you very much, CJ. I really appreciate that. I like that one, Stephen LeBlanc. So again, tonight I'm assuming it's Gold Bay Paydirt since Dave sent it to me. And thank you, Jacky Scott and Kayla Scott, very much for that. I really appreciate that. I have no idea what's in there. This could be a whammy bag, but we'll find out. It could be something, you know. Dave does like to be a little mischievous at times, so we'll have to see. I'm not going to listen to you, Jacky. You don't tell me what to do. But of course, I'm going to give a shout out to Dave at Gold Bay. The biggest shout out, of course, was to you, Jacky and Kayla Scott, for organizing this, putting it all together. Even though you made me send all the messages. But I really appreciate that. And of course, I appreciate all my Patreon members. I say that all the time. I can't thank any of y'all enough. You all are the lifeblood of this channel. So, and definitely members of the Miller Prospecting family. Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Hey, Adam. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hey, Keith. Wynn. How's it going? Dragonfire. So hopefully everyone's having a good early Christmas. You got all your packages in. I've got so much Paydirt lost in hiatus and no one knows where it's at. It's ridiculous. Normally I order a certain amount of Paydirt every month. I had to double up this month just in case stuff got lost, and now it's all lost. None of it's getting through. You know, even this package is kind of funny. It went to Indianapolis, and I was like, okay, it's going to be here on time. And then they sent it to Kentucky, and then they sent it to here the next day. So, oh, no worries, Jacky. You know, I appreciate my Patreon members. I love you all, so. The Dirt Fairy. There you go, Gold. Gonna be a fun show. I hope so, Panning from Newbie. We're not gonna take too long because I have to pick up my kids tonight so they can have a Merry Christmas over here tomorrow. So obviously I had to start my show a little bit early just for that. You know. And again, I have no idea what's in this box, so I don't know what the panning is gonna be like. Hey, Aiden, B. Greeny, Merry Christmas to both of y'all. Mail system was worse this year. It's horrible. But you know what's funny? Is I had to buy supplies for like packing and stuff like that because I totally ran out of everything after the Christmas giveaway. I actually had to, luckily I had some bags hidden that I'd forgotten about. But I ordered stuff from Amazon, and of course all the Amazon stuff got right through. 2-day shipping, Amazon, all got here on time. Absolutely crazy. And one of the packages was from California, so it's not like they were local hubs. One of the packages came all the way from California and got here in 2 days. So, Justin. Yeah. Sadly, I have to put clothes on. I have my 2 kids. I would traumatize their Christmas. Mad Hatter. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The shipping is just bonkers. I've seen pictures. One of my friends has knows people at the postal service, and I got pictures of the warehouses, and they're ridiculous. Oh yeah, I like that. Bin Laden was getting packages. Adam. Yeah, luckily, I've wrapped all mine. I figured the post office would get swamped this year, so I actually got all my kids' stuff like 3 months ago. And it's just been a pain hiding it all. You know, like, oh, don't go in that closet. Don't go in that cupboard. Don't go here, because I had packages everywhere. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. Jessica, the #1 fan, thank you very much as always. Thank you both very much. So, all right, Jackie, can we open up the box yet so we can start panning? Hey, Joseph. Richard Davis. Hey, everyone. You got here. I figured you still wouldn't get here for another hour, Richard. I figured you'd still be at work, but good to see you. And Joseph Richard as well. Heidi, Conan, how y'all doing? Carl Ordaway. Dave Watson, how's it going, Dave Watson? Hey, Rinkies, Carnage Crew. Thank you. You have a Merry Christmas as well. Okay, Jackie Scott said yes. I can open the package. So, I'm going to open this up, see what it is. I don't know how well I'll be able to do this on camera without cutting myself, but we'll see. You're not going to be able to see me open it. Definitely not if I don't want to cut myself. But I won't open it. I'll put it up once I get the box cut open. Don't worry. Hopefully I don't cut the bag of Paydirt. Which again is what I'm assuming is in here, because it's Jackie made me weigh it up and it is over 2 pounds. So alright, here we go. What's in here? An envelope. Whoa, priority mail envelope. There you go. A letter, which I'll have to read in a second. A lot of gold business cards. I guess I got something. Dave gave me a job now. I guess I got to go and give some business cards away. Go stick them on people's windows at this Walmart. Hey, Dave. Yeah, I'll post the link in a second. All right, so what's in here? Do not, okay, so here it is. A bag of Gold Bay. It says, do not classify. Pan this section first, second, last. So it is sealed in a couple different stages. That's pretty cool. Dave put some work into this, or had, so as you can see, it is all sectioned off. So, oh, y'all are making some work for me, huh? Pan this section first. Do not classify. Well, good thing I had my classifiers all set up and everything. So, I'm going to read the letter, too. I am. It looks long. See, I made sure I brought my reading glasses. All right. Merry Christmas from Gold Bay and your Patreon fans. This is a special Paydirt, kind of like your special. There are special instructions for this bag. I didn't say I'm special. I say I'm ugly. I got an ugly mug. I'm not special. Well, I guess special could be good or bad. So I'm going to take it as y'all are saying it's good. So, all right. Number 1, you will notice this tape and says do not classify. That means you do not run it through any screens. I know you need that special instructions. See, now y'all are saying I'm special like that. Come on. Place the bag down on the table, remove the tape, and make sure the gold side of the bag is facing up, clear side face down. Wow. I should have read the letter first, huh? The rest of the special instructions are probably simple enough for a special person to figure out. Use scissors to cut open the pan section individually. Make sure that the gold side of the bag is always face up. I should have read this first, huh? I needed instructions. From all your equally special friends, we hope you are not so old that your eyesight is fading. You need cheaters to find the special things in this bag. I have to wear cheaters no matter what. Thank you all. I appreciate that. And I really like the letter. It's going to go on my wall somewhere. I'll put it over here on my door of stickers. I like that. Even though you called me special multiple times. All right, let me put this somewhere it won't get wet. And, of course, it went on the floor. Well, thank you all. I appreciate that. I didn't look. See, I'm not looking now, but it is sectioned off. I didn't really see anything anyway, so. I do love the pack full of business cards. You know, I'll put them this way so the glare doesn't kill you. But thank you for all the business cards, Dave. Next time I go to Walmart, I'm seriously going to hand these out. I went to Myers the other day, and it was an hour-long wait. Gets one for directions. They didn't tell me to read the directions first. Does it even say it on the bag? See, it says, do not classify. I should have said read instructions first. I'm special. You know, you should have said that. There's stickers? Well, what do I need that many stickers for? Oh, and they are stickers. Well, I'm still going to hand them out. I only need one for my door, but I'll hand them out. Either that or I'll mail them. I mean, everybody knows Gold Bay, so if I send them to anyone who knows me, they know I love Gold Bay. So I'll have to send them to random people. Hey, Joseph Spalding. Jacky, I told you. Yeah, but you didn't tell me today. We all know I'm extremely forgetful. So, but I didn't see anything other than the fact that there's dirt in there, so. But I can't even remember what happened this morning, let alone what you told me on the phone 2 days ago. So I am going to set this over here somewhere so I don't accidentally look at it. So I don't have instructions, though, on the giveaway. Jacky, you'll have to text me the instructions for the giveaway. Because part 1 is for who, part 2 is for who, and part 3 is for who. No, it's a sticker. All right, let me move some of this stuff. Y'all are making a mess of my gold room. There we go. I don't look at who the gifts are from. Well, I got so intrigued by the bag because I've never seen Gold Bay actually write on the bag that I started reading the instructions on the bag first. So. Yeah, we all are special. We do play in dirt. If you tell anybody, I guarantee if you just randomly go to Walmart and they ask you what you do for a hobby and you tell them you dig in the dirt and look for gold, they're going to think you're crazy. Okay, I'm trying to... Jacky's texting me. Okay, well, that's easy enough. Well, now I'm curious of why there's 3 parts of dirt, since that doesn't matter. Do they progressively get harder? Because you all know I'm on a time crunch. So we're going to start panning. Because I'm worried about what's in these bags of Paydirt that... Gold Bay link? That's easy. Bam, there you go. Make sure you smash the like button. So here you go. I'm going to post the link, and then we're going to start panning some Paydirt out. So if you are a Patreon member, make sure you say Patreon in your comment. It'll make it easier. We're giving away 7 prizes tonight, and 5 of those are going to Patreon members only, and then 2 for random people who are subscribers and in the live chat. So 180 feet on the ground. I was going to say 18 feet ain't too bad. Are you in California or in Colorado mostly now? I know, I panned some stuff out this morning too. We better get started. I am. Okay, so let me shrink down my ugly mug. Yay! And the crowd rejoices. And let me move some stuff, and then we're going to start panning. So shrink down the ugly mug. There you go. Got some water set up. It's not very clean water. Like I said, I was panning this morning, but Dave tends to have some dirty pay dirt. So, all right, let's set this all up. All right. Let me move the instructions I did not follow. Open up chat, and then we're going to start panning. So, all right. Y'all are making, it's going to be kind of hard to open these up. Let me pop some gloves on. All right, there you go. Well, Dragonfire, I knew, most of the ones I saw who had forgot, I knew who they were. But there's always those random people who don't join my Patreon underneath their YouTube name. Of course I don't listen. This is my channel. I don't have to listen. All right. So we're doing pan this section first. All right. I'm going to have to open this off camera, but you have to trust me just because I don't want to make sure I just don't dump anything into the water. Is that okay? Yeah, because see, it's hard to open without opening up all the sections. You can always tell when it's winter time because most of the pay dirts come damp. All right, so there you go. Let's hopefully not sink it. That is section 1. I hope. Hey, JP. How's it going? And again, Merry Christmas, everyone. So, all right, here we go. This is pan number 1 or section number 1. I'm sort of following the instructions. Did not classify it down. We'll just do a little bit at a time because I have no idea what this is. I do see a couple pieces of gold in there. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't have clean water. Yes, this is section 1. I'm pretty sure. See, now you're making me doubt myself. Yes, this is section 1. No, of course it's not Home Depot. Merced River Gravel. There you go. And we'll dump some more in here. And if I miss anybody in chat, I apologize. I'm trying to pan too. I know, Gunnar. I actually have it marked on my Postal Service delivery app thing, and it hasn't moved forever. It'll be here for next Christmas, though. I won't have to hold it off. It'll just take that long for the Postal Service to get it to me. Hey, Gibby's Treasures. Yeah, everything is a mess that has anything to do with shipping. But it's actually kind of funny. I shipped out some prizes, I guess like December 4th, to some of my Patreon members, people who won stuff. And pretty much nobody got anything until right around now. But I shipped something to the UK, and it got there in like 5 days. You know, it took like a week to get to the UK, and then it's 3 weeks and stuff still hasn't gotten anywhere. It was crazy. LXR. I'm not a Grinch. Okay, LXR, just for that, you better hope I don't pull your name tonight. Alright, let's pick out some of these big rocks. Just getting in my way since I couldn't classify. Y'all hear all the banging around? My cat. I closed the door in my gold room and he's tearing up the wall trying to get to me. He hates not being on camera. Alright, come on, you big rocks. Since Dave wouldn't let me cheat. So there we go. I know I'm not very lucky at gauze either. Even though I did win one on Dig Daddy's show the other day. Even though I was just put a comment because I just figured if I left a comment and tell him I didn't want the prize, I'd win. So. That's a good one, Golbey. Yeah. Everyone knows my #1 recommended Paydirt is Golbey right now. Has been for a while. Uh-oh. After this pan, I might have to let Mr. Kitty Cat in. The imaginary kitty cat, because he's starting to scream. So there you go, some gold. I think this is a good bag. I mean, that wasn't very much dirt. What was that? So this was a 2-pound, 12-ounce bag. So it's at like, it was like 14 ounces in here. Maybe 12 ounces in this one. It's not bad gold for 12 ounces. I'll take this any day. My car's not missing me. It's my cat. And it's only because I'm doing a live show. He's ignored me all day. The minute I came down here and started setting up, he came running down in the basement and just hanging out. And, oh, hey, what's up? Can I be on YouTube too? this one wants to get away. Now, do I have to keep this gold all separate, or can I pile it all up in each bag, Jackie? There was no instructions for that, and I'm special. No, I fed them right before the show. I always do. I always make sure I try to do everything to keep him from going cray-cray, but... let's see. This is the biggest piece. There you go. A little bit picker. I would say point 0.2. Yeah, about 0.2. There you go. All right, we're gonna put this in a pan somewhere. We'll save this off to the side a little bit. So there you go. So there you go. I did see that really nice nugget that Sherwood got from you, Gold Bay, from Dave. That was a nice one. That was a 3 gram one. That was really nice. And it was nice. It wasn't super, super clean. I like that. I like the gold nuggets that aren't so clean. All right, so we're going to put this to the side. And then section 2, I guess. I'm going to go through this just to make sure nothing skated by. I'm sure I missed something since I couldn't classify. I'm sure one little bitty piece maybe got by me. But I will repan this all. Actually, a couple little pieces of flour gold in here. 1, 2, 3. There you go. But we'll save that for later. Four or 5 ounces at least. Well, if, in that case, I'll sell it back to you, Dave. I'll sell you back that nugget. I'll trade it to you for a 2-ounce nugget. You double your gold that way. Okay, now I'm going to open up section 2. We'll dump it in a pan. And I'm not looking at the dirt. I'm just trying to make sure I don't cut the wrong thing or dump it in the water and mess the whole show up. I will have to go back and rinse these bags out because since it's a little bit damp, it's sticking in all the corners. But I do really like this idea of a multi-part Paydirt. This would be a good selling thing, Dave, where the first part is chunkier, second part is something else, and the third is harder. That way, if you have kids or something, you let the kids hit section 1, you let the wife do part 2, and then, or vice versa, depending on who buys it. And then, you know, the buyer gets part 3, where it's a little bit harder but better gold. So there you go. A little bigger piece of gold in there I saw. Keith and Wynn. There you go. He's got his phone number on his website. Don't you still? I just hit him up on Facebook all the time and annoy him. All right, let me make sure. Make sure nothing was there. Here, let me post the hidden video comment. So make sure you go over there and leave a comment. If you're a Patreon member, make sure you put Patreon somewhere in that comment. Jacob Collins, we're doing Gold Bay, which is why Gold Bay is in the chat tonight. Even though I do Gold Bay quite often on here. I'm actually, I think in 2 weeks, we got a really good Gold Bay review coming up. As soon as I get done with this super hard challenge December, first review of January will be Gold Bay. Hey, Mark Miller. Hey, Jason Keith. If I miss anybody, I apologize. A lot of time I'm not staring at trying to avoid losing all this gold. Hey, 3 Nuggeteers. And thank you, 3 Nuggeteers. It's very nice of you. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Oh, you know I'm wishing I could classify at this point. And it's funny because typically before I started shooting reviews, I never classified. And even in, I think in my first reviews, I really didn't classify. But we're going to have to repan. I lost the nugget. I wasn't paying attention. Or no, maybe it's in the other pan still. I'm going crazy. But yeah, I used to never classify. And then in my early reviews, I didn't classify. But now I'm so used to it, you get in that mode. Yeah, we'll just put it all in there. You get in that mode where I'm so used to classifying now. Especially the big stuff. If you just knock out the +10, everything else is pretty easy. It's just those big rocks love to let something skate right by. Oh, what did Gold Bay just say? See, I saw Gold Bay posted something, then he deleted it. Classify a ½ inch. Yeah, usually, I just do +10 because that's what I have here. But if I'm doing something where I'm not right around here, I use my 1/4 inch classifier. No, I think Dave pulled his own comment. He wants to go streaking at the quad. Hey, Sherwood, how's it going? As you can see, we're doing some Gold Bay. I saw that nice little nugget you got from him today. Or maybe you didn't get it today, but I saw the video today. Come on. Hey Shane, how's it going? Well, there you go. So use Miller 7 at Gold Bay for 6% off all purchases over $100. Excludes less than spot and 103% ROI bags. So if you've been wanting to try Gold Bay, there you go. So see, aren't you glad you had a problem? When? Oh, he's going to be... We just won't do that. We'll try and get rid of it. Then we're going to do it this way so I can pour it off later. Hey, Jam and Jeff, how's it going? Let's see, just so you hear those nuggets rolling around. Yeah, some nice big sliders in the pan. One of the problems when you don't classify, they always want to run away. Only the small gold wants to stay in the pan. You know, it doesn't mind getting caught. They're young. They don't know any better. Big gold, always trying to find a way to get away. There we go. That's it. You hate it, but you love it. You know, there's nothing better than having a bag of pay dirt where you get those big heavy rollers that are trying to run away. It's a pain that they're trying to run away and get away from you, but as long as you get them in the end. All right, so we're gonna dump that in the other pan, add it and show it off again. And then we'll do some little nugget drops. There we go. There we go. So there you go. This is the new stuff. This. Here, we'll do it in this pan. I don't know which one. Sounds bigger. Definitely this one. So this is a big one, and based on Dave's calculations, this is probably what? Maybe a pound. So that's not bad. A pound of gold right there, huh? Right, Dave? Dave didn't do very well in math and guesstimation class. All right. So there we go. That's what we got so far. And we still have one bag to go. $10-ouncer. How's that a 10-ouncer when the other one was a 6-ouncer? That's easily 16 ounces. All right. Doesn't look like I missed anything big. little bit of flower gold in there. I'll definitely have to go through this again. Hey, Gear, thank you very much. Or Gear. Yeah, it was definitely the first one. It was just when I was dropping them in the water, you couldn't really tell. It was kind of muffling it. All right, now for part 3. All right, part 3's Paydirt. And again, I really like the different sealed packages. You should maybe do this for your duos package, Dave, instead of doing the where you send people 2 bags of the chunky and the non-chunky. You just put half the bag chunky, half the bag not chunky. You know, it's still just 3 pounds. It'll save you on. I guess you ship them in those priority boxes. It doesn't change. Do a wee bit. All right. Hey, Ken. Oh, this isn't on me. This is on Jacky, Scott, and Dave, and Patreon members. Hey, Tom. Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, Tom. I was watching some of your videos yesterday. I was watching the one about where they were showing the pictures of the coins and then what you got. And that's really sad when they do that. Well, that's awesome. Glad to hear you had a good Christmas Eve there, Gear. So again, this Paydirt was from, or put together by Jacky, Scott, and Patreon members in Gold Bay. So thank you all very much, because I get to pan it out, so I get all the fun. And there Dave goes, messing up my wholesome chat room. Thank you, Dave. So if any kids in the chat, don't read Dave's comments. Hey, Aaron, how's it going? Posting a link to the giveaway, and remember, if you are a Patreon member, put the word Patreon somewhere in your comment in the hidden video. It's loud when you don't classify. Yeah. Blame it all on Dave. Hey, Bob's Pistols and Paydirt. How's it going? Jamming Jeff. That's a good one. Hey, Chris V. No, it's probably just not updating for you. Someone said earlier it had 61 likes, so. Oh, my chat is trying to close. All right, Josh, that's awesome. Yeah, the mail is just horrible. I need to start checking because the company I ship through on all my packages, it tells me when things get delivered. So I need to start checking more often to make sure people's stuff isn't taking way too long. So there we go. We're at 70 likes on somebody's end. Classify with my fingers. There you go. Joseph Richard, no, it deletes your second comment, so just if you're a Patreon member and you forgot to put it in there, I usually can remember most of my Patreon members, but if somehow I forget, just holler in chat pretty quick if I pull your name. Oh yeah, ordering Paydirt from anywhere far is going to take forever. I actually ordered some from Australia. I have no idea how long that's going to take you. I originally had it planned to do, I think, in January, but I'm probably going to move it to February. And also, if you forgot to put Patreon in your comment, you can go back and edit your comments. I don't remember how, but I know there's an option to edit your comments. Oh, last minute wrapping sucks. It always just, if you have time to wrap, it always looks nice and neat. But when you're rushed, like Christmas Eve, everything just looks like you balled it all up in wrapping paper and threw some tape on it. Chicken Miner, they actually still had some in stock. Last time I checked with them, they were out of stock, I think. Or maybe they had one size left. I think maybe they had the 1 gram bag left. Hey, Shaw. How's it going? Merry Christmas to you and your family. Yeah, we'll add some more. Oh. Did y'all see that? Did anyone see that? Now I see why I'm special and I shouldn't have. Oh, I think I need a bigger pan. I mean, here. Can you hear the difference in the pan? Because I can. Oh. I don't think I'm going to lose the gold in this pan. Well, actually, I might. Yeah, it's a little surprising. This is not really what I was expecting at all. Not in the least. Now I might have to start being nice to you, Jacky. I'm sure everyone can see now. Y'all are really, this is really cool. It definitely, people ask me all the time, it's the biggest nugget I've ever panned out. This is definitely going to change that. Because the old one was, well, actually the new one was 3 grams. I got, actually from Gold Bay, I had panned a bag of their Paydirt off camera and got 3 bags. So I think we're just going to take it out. And it's real too. It's not one of those fake ones you see on all those other channels. So here, let me dump the water out just so you can hear what I heard the whole time. I mean, this might crack my pan. Wait. This is not an eBay nugget. This is what you wish eBay nuggets were when people said they had eBay nuggets. This is really cool. And this is a really cool one. I will definitely have to post some pictures of it on Patreon and on YouTube later tonight or tomorrow. Probably Christmas. That's a 6.7 on the Richter scale. Yep. I mean, this is the kind that really puts a dent in your pan. Well, I'm going to put this one in the side. Do we even need to finish panning this out, Dave? Get the last of this out of here. I'm doing fine, Jacky. How are you doing? And thank you all. Very Merry Christmas. And yes, it is real Snapshot. I will show it off in a minute as soon as I'm painting this. That is so cool. I'm just wanting to put it on the scale. That is really cool that you put that together, Jacky. And Kayla. Because it might have been Kayla's idea. And Jacky just took it over and made it his idea. Right, Kayla? Not kissing it yet. I'm not kissing it yet. That's definitely a Merry Christmas now. That is the whole bag is awesome. I love the 3-compartment idea for Paydirt. This has been really cool. I love everything about it. The 3-part bag. All this chunky gold. And that one really nice nugget. This has been really awesome. So thank you, Jacky. Thank you, David Goldbay. And thank all my Patreon members. I was really worried when Jacky said he wanted me to email people randomly where I could know nothing about it. I was like, oh no. Then when he told me they were sending me a package, I was like, uh-oh. Here comes a leprechaun coming to steal my gold. But I guess the leprechaun got his gold stolen. Mark Mitchell. Oh. I am losing some flower gold here, but that's okay. Thank you, William Merritt. Thank you very much. I know, I saw it. And it's funny is even when I dumped it in the pan after I cut it open, I didn't see it. I didn't see it in the pan up until I dumped out half the Paydirt. That was really surprising that I did not see it for as long as I did. Then I was getting ready to dump it in the pan, and I was like, oh, wow. It didn't look like real gold? Well, I guarantee it is. I don't even need to test it. And it's kind of funny. Someone actually sent me some gold the other day that they weren't sure was real from Arizona. And it was real gold. It was just heavily dirty and calcified and, had iron on it and all kinds of stuff. It just wasn't super clean. But that was really nice. Hey, Gemstone Judy, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you and your family. Oh, this is definitely a 10 out of a 10. Definitely. The ROI is out of the roof. Let me put this in the big pan, in the blue pan, and we'll go through it all. Well, here, we'll do some. Now I know it kind of lost all effect, but we'll drop a couple of these. This one definitely. Yeah, that one's definitely the bigger. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So, all right, let's put them in the pan. Then we'll clean this off a little bit more. Now you can't say 2020 was the worst year ever. No, definitely not. I could say there was a lot of bad things in 2020, but December has been really good. The first 11 months sucked pretty much, but no, they didn't. It was, I got to pan out a lot of Paydirt. I had a good time in December. But December is definitely the best month so far this year. So there you go. So there you go. Definitely makes a lot of noise. That is really awesome. I know it's not going to show up on the webcam very good, but I'll definitely take some pictures and put these up. later tonight or tomorrow. I do have a video that's supposed to come out at midnight tonight, but for Richard Davis. This is really, really cool. All right, I'm going to put this to the side. Let it dry off over here. And we're going to pan this a little bit out and get it nice and dry. I probably missed a good bit of gold since y'all didn't let me classify. But now I know why. Hey, 805 Silver, thank you much. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you too. Hey, Gibby's Treasure. Oh, I'm not putting it underneath my pillow. That's going to be in my pocket. I'm going to sew pockets into all my underwear just so I can wear it. Put it underneath my pillow. Cat might go for it. My underwear? Well, I sleep in my underwear, so if I slept in the nude, I don't want to tell you where I'd have to put the gold nugget to keep it safe every night. I will say it's got a nice little hole in it. I know you can't really see in there, but it's got a hole in it. I might have to see if I can't put a nice little ring through it so I can put it on my keychain. Yes, there is a gaw tonight. Hey, Adam Snyder, how's it going? I will post here. Let me post it up here. There you go. If I tuck it, yeah. Well, the problem is I wear boxers, so, you know, it would fall out. Thus the pocket in the boxers. Yeah, there's little tricks you can ship overseas. Like, you can't say it's dirt. You can't say it's anything. You have to pretty much put it in a box and make sure the dirt doesn't rattle around. And then say it's prospecting gear. But the amount of Paydirt that Dave ships, they would figure it out really quickly and then ban them. So there are companies that will reship stuff. I know that I used to deal with that a lot on eBay, where people would buy through reshippers. I mean, you pay a lot more, you know, because you got to ship it to them, then they ship it to you. They're probably the world's most valuable. I doubt it. Dave probably has a nicer keychain. CJ. Yeah, reshippers. I use reshippers for, I forget what the name of it is. I order some stuff from Japan when I want to order stuff straight from Japan, like eBay Japan. I used to order a lot of stuff from Japan eBay. And there's companies that just you send it to them instead. Yeah, no wrapping for me. And plus, you know, the city I live in isn't the safest city in the world, so it probably wouldn't last very long on my neck, or it was in some other rapper's neck. So I think that's about clean enough. I'm not going to weigh, I don't know if I'm going to weigh this up or not. I think I'm just going to weigh up the gold nugget tonight because I know it's supposed to be in here or it's supposed to be given away. So yeah, anyone, I've got no rules against anyone winning tonight. I know 7 prizes, 5 to Patreon members, 2 to live chat subscribers. That's the rules I was told, so. Oh yeah, and just a reminder, Dave, the wonderful nuggeteer himself, is a Merry Christmas Dirt Fairy, 6% off of all purchases over $100, excludes less than spot and 103% ROI. And the reason I'm saying these, because a lot of people in chat are like, why is he reading chat? Is because people might watch this video later and not see chat. So if you go to Gold Bay before, when does it end? Christmas or before New Year's Eve and use the code Miller7, the number 7, you will get 6% off all orders over $100 except for the less than spot bag and the 103% ROI bag. And that's a good deal. Yeah, I think it'd be dangerous to wear that nugget anywhere pretty much. Except for maybe Hollywood, you know, where it's pretty much norm. Tonight you can include a Snake River Paydirt. Oh man, y'all are making things. All right, Snake River Paydirt. I didn't bring notepad and anything else. So there we go. That's all the gold tonight. Well, not all the gold. There we go. There's the gold for tonight. So there you go. A nice, really nice pile of gold and a really nice nugget that will crack my pan if I drop it too many times. But, all right, so let me get... I'm not going to weigh all this up. I don't feel like pulling it all out and picking it out. I'll have to figure out during the giveaway how to sort it. Because I'm supposed to give away 7 grams tonight, plus a bag of Snake River Paydirt. So I don't know. I'll just send random people. I don't want to try and break it up on live show. You'll just get a random amount of gold. Or you'll get 1 gram, but it won't be necessarily nuggets and things like that. Who knows? Now, I don't even know if I want to weigh up that nugget. I kind of don't even... I kind of want to leave it a mystery and not even weigh up the nugget. So I'm going to weigh it up, but I'm not going to look. I'm actually not going to look. Can you see? Oh, well. It doesn't like being... Y'all can see. I'm not going to look, though. I don't... I know, I looked. I cheated and I looked on my computer screen. I kind of knew what it was. Oh. So there you go. Tonight's haul, and I'm definitely not giving that away to somebody. Oh. So I definitely waited up for everybody. I wasn't going to look, but I knew eventually I'd have had to look, so. So that just means, now that we all got to weigh it up, it's ugly mug time. Oh. And Jacky's killing me here. And in case anyone can't see that, it says 31.5 grams. Ugh. That was really, really too awesome. That was, in my wildest expectations, that is not what I expected. Not in a million years. Here, I will put the nugget up for a minute. We'll put it up on the top of the screen. Yep. Here, let me move it. We'll just turn off the camera. There you go. In a million years, I would have never thought that. I mean, the whole thing, that is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. The triple packaging. I'm not a huge fan of not being able to classify it, but, you know, I really did enjoy every part of that. Yeah, you missed it. Oh, missed it. You'll have to definitely watch the replay. You can see the nugget on screen. Here, I'll put it in my hand just so in case you missed it, you can see. The size of that nugget. Absolutely amazing. I would, like I said, in a million years, I would have never thought that. I knew, you know, Jacky had something going on, but that's absolutely amazing. So I could never thank Jacky Scott for putting this together, Dave for sending this to me, and all my Patreon members who not only support this channel all the time and every month, but help Jacky with this. My son is going to want that. I'm not going to show my son that, or he'll just take it. That'll be one of those things where you hear about the kids who, you know, parents disappear. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you very much. Hey, Ginger, how's it going? See, all the people are showing up late because it's 7 o'clock now. People are so used to the 7 o'clock show. What does it taste like? I told y'all I'm only kissing it off camera. I'm not doing it until the show's over. And I got to woo it a little. I got to get it a glass of Chardonnay. Things like that, you know. Let me post up a link again. So make sure you go and leave a comment on that hidden video, you must be a subscriber or a Patreon member. If you're a Patreon member, make sure you leave the words Patreon somewhere in your comment. Oh, absolutely awesome. It's going, Santa's already been to Japan. Yeah, I knew y'all's time difference. So I actually get to go and pick up my kids in a little bit. And actually this year I get them for Christmas tomorrow morning, which is absolutely awesome. Except for the fact that they're so used to Christmas dinners that I've got to cook a crazy amount of food tomorrow. And, you know, I haven't even started to look at all the timing issues, but I might not tomorrow. Tomorrow I might just let them kiss the gold and tell them that's their dinner. See if we can't all just live off of kissing that piece of gold. Hey, John, how's it going? Oh. Touch her in my mouth. Yeah, if I had touched everything in my mouth, I'd be at my dentist tomorrow morning and they're asking me how I chipped all my teeth. So we're going to be giving away 5 prizes to Patreon members, 2 members, and we'll be doing 2 for just commenters. So, and I will probably change that. And we're also giving away a bag of Snake River Paydirt, courtesy of Gold Bay. Give them fish sticks. Well, I already bought all the stuff, so I got to cook it eventually. So, yeah, I didn't even ask for pay. I didn't ask for anything. Actually, my kids asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I just told them pictures. That's what I wanted. I have very few pictures of my kids since when I moved. When I got divorced, it was kind of just like, grab what you can. And I have no none of my old pictures of the kids. So I told them that's all I wanted. Good thing you can get gold teeth. But yeah, but the problem is if I break all my teeth with that gold nugget, I'd have to sell it and then or have it melted down to be made into the teeth. And I don't want that. Gold Bay is definitely the best. And I'm not just saying that because of tonight's package. If anyone's watched any of my shows, they know currently, and it might change, but currently Gold Bay is my #1 recommended Paydirt. It has been for almost 2 years. There are other good companies out there as well, and I'll say their names as well. There's, Lynch Mining, Gold Nugget Sales. There's a lot of good companies out there. Gold Bay just at this time is the tops. He's been doing this for a dozen years. He knows what he's doing. He gives you good ROIs. He's always evolving. I remember the first review I ever did of Gold Bay and where he had those crappy bags, those plastic sandbags that he used to send you the dirt in that would just leak dust all over your house, And now he's got legitimate bags and everything else. It's really nice. Brad Morrison. Well, luckily, see, I'm sitting in a chair, and I was off. It was a good thing I was off camera when I did that. So, yeah, and Gold Bay really surprised me how quickly they ship. I mean, really, as much orders as they get, I'm really surprised at how quickly they ship. Where if you order, generally your product goes in the mail the next day. So, oh. Hey, Charles Sox, I don't know if I said hi to you or not. RegLab, hoping one day to try Gold Bay downside. Hey, RegLab, just email me, RegLab, Dylan at Miller Prospecting, or hit me up on Patreon. I'll order a bag and send it to you once this whole USPS fiasco ends. I mean, so it might not be for like a month or 2, but I'd be more than happy to reship something. I don't mind. If it gets seized, there's nothing I can do, but I will repack it and make it so it looks less, and plus it won't be coming from Gold Bay. It'll be coming from, Dylan. So, I will definitely help you out, Reg Lab. We just gotta hope it doesn't get seized by customs. I know a lot of times usually they'll just ship it back, but yeah, you definitely have to start buying Paydirt from Gold Bay again. Hey, Thomas. How's it going? Digger X. Yeah, definitely, Reg Lab. Yeah, just hit me up. I don't want to do it now because it'll take a month to get to me and then a month to ship it to you. So you might as well just wait 2 months and it'll take a week, to get to you. Everyone's post is just screwed right now. And it's even worse is now, UK is pretty much not even taking packages or anything anymore. Yeah, I like Lynch. I actually I have some pay dirt from Lynch Mining coming in. It just got lost though. It was getting here really really quickly. I even mentioned to Jacky Scott about how quick it was here, and it hit the Evansville 2 days ago, but now it's been stuck and it just lost in local. But hey, Randy Bennett, how's it going? Nice to see you. Merry Christmas. So we're gonna do a giveaway in a minute, and then I'm gonna go get ready to pick up my kids. I'll probably need to sit for a little while after camera before I go driving anywhere. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Gold Bay. That's the one thing I will say. You can't go wrong with Gold Bay. You're not going to get a skunk bag or a bad bag. There are some sellers out there who I do like. There's some sellers out there I do like who you can still get some bad bags from or less than ideal bags. They won't be, they're not going to skunk you. But a lot of sellers, once they get big, they still have those products where they make a lot of money off of, and they're not very good for people to buy. But then there's the, Gold Bay, pretty much all their products are spot on. So, and he's always evolving. That's what I like. Now he just invented the 3-section Paydirt. So, oh, you're getting some XP pans, Heidi? Email me, Heidi, because I definitely want to look at some of those pans. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, it's hard. Like I said earlier, typically I buy, I'm always about a month ahead on Paydirt. I always make sure I have a 1 month supply of Paydirt just in case something goes wrong. But everything's been so bad that I had to order for like the next 3 months worth of Paydirt, and I hate doing that because then if gold prices drop, I'm paying all these prices. And I had to do that just to hope that some packages would get through in time, and just nothing's getting through. Luckily, I had somebody overnight me 1 bag for January that I could go through. I already have one from Gold Bay. For the first review for January, of course, is going to be Gold Bay. I already have that set up. And then I have somebody new, and I have something else. So, but it's rough right now. Yeah, Reg. I'll have to look. I thought I had a couple more Canadian. I'll have to look. I think I have another one. But email me or send me a message, Reg Lab, and remind me. And this weekend I'll look through my list because I have a list of all the countries and the different Paydirts they have, and I'll see if I can't find you because I think there's 1 or 2 more you might be missing. So. How many tons of Paydirt do you have now, HD? I know HD loves to save his stuff. And how often does gold value drop? You never know. I mean, that's the problem is you never know. It can take a big swing sometimes. So, I mean, it didn't take it long to go from 45 to 60, so it can go from 60 back to 45 pretty quick. Yes, and definitely use the code Miller7 at checkout if you're buying anything up until New Year's Eve. And if it's over $100 and not the 103% ROI bag or the less than spot bag? Hey, Robinson Prospecting, how you doing? How's it going? So y'all ready to do the giveaway? Everyone here, let me post comment one last time, and then we're going to do a giveaway in about 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, let everyone get through there. So if you are a subscriber, make sure you leave a comment in that hidden video. If you're a Patreon member, leave that one comment as well, but make sure you put Patreon somewhere in that comment. We're going to be giving away 8 or 9 prizes tonight. So yeah, GS the mail is just horrible here. Like, actually, this package, which, by the way, Dave, was supposed to be signature delivery. They didn't make me sign for it. Not only was it overnighted and showed up a day late, but they didn't make me sign for it, which is absolutely ridiculous. Got to see if you win the Snake River before you go and order back. I don't think I ever reviewed the Snake River. Maybe I should put my name in there. I'll definitely have to look at that one. Someone asked me the other day if I had reviewed it, and I thought I did. But I looked through all my videos, and I don't think I have. So it's definitely one I'll have to add to my list. And you know what? My back's starting to hurt just thinking about carrying that nugget around. My back's starting to hurt just thinking about carrying that thing around. Yeah, FedEx is bad. Everyone, I had somebody send me the dirt that I'm trying to get for January just to make sure I got here. I had him ship it UPS, and it took, twice as long as it was supposed to. It's absolutely ridiculous. Except for Amazon. Amazon is going, all my orders for Amazon are coming 2 days or 3 days. Anyone else is just no good. All right. Oh. Definitely, good luck to everyone tonight. I'm going to go check. Let me go make sure everything is set up to do a giveaway. Make sure all the comments have been approved and everything is. There we go. Oh, 116 comments. All right. Oh. Still floored. It's a really awesome day. Jacky is just too kind again, Jacky. Jacky and Kayla, Patreon members, Dave. Is HD banned? Oh, okay. No, HD can win. Anyone can win. So, all right. Sadly, we have to take the nugget off the screen so I can shrink down my ugly mug. Hopefully it's burned into everyone's eyes like it is mine, so. Oh. Technical error glitch. All right. Now we're going to shrink down my ugly mug. So there we go. Ugly mug's all shrunk. And okay, the way this is going to work is we're going to be pulling 9 names tonight. We're going to do 6 Patreon members, each getting 1 gram. 2 live, non-Patreon members getting 1 gram. And then a bag of Snake River just to anybody. So I wish I had pen and paper. Let me see. Okay. Just so I can mark down when a Patreon member wins and somebody else. We'll see. We're trying something new. All right. Hey, Gary B, you missed pretty much everything. You're going to have to watch it over. Yeah, where is Bob? I haven't seen Bob tonight. All right. Piece of paper, of course, I have has printing on both sides, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's put the link in there. Hey, Gary B, if you'd go there, there's the link to the hidden video. If you want to go leave a comment really quickly, we're going to start pulling names. So, all right, let's start pulling some names. All right, we're going to pick a winner. Again, we're going to be giving away 8 grams of gold, 1 gram to each winner, and then a bag of Snake River. So the first 6 Patreon members will lock up spots, and then 2 live shows. So if I pull a name and you're not a Patreon member, then I pull another name and you're not a Patreon member. If I pull a third name and you're not a Patreon member, you will not count. It'll just start going to Patreon members. So sadly, I will have to probably pull some names that won't win, but you'll see. Hopefully no one gets too upset. Let's pick a winner. Number 1. There you go. The guy who asked if he was allowed, Adam Snyder. And Adam is not a Patreon member. So that is one of the non-Patreon winners. Uh-oh, let me hear Jacky Scott. Sorry about that. Having to text Jacky. He's asking me why I was changing up the rules. So Adam Snyder, you won gram number 1. Now let's pick another winner. William Pulley. So William Pulley is number 2, and he is a Patreon member. And you get a gram of gold. So if you're not a Patreon member, there's still 1 more gram of gold out there to be won. If you're a Patreon member, there is still, what is it, 5 or 6? I don't even remember. We'll go through it. Dave B. Dave B, aren't you a Patreon member, Dave? Here, give me a second. I need to... Let me look at chat. If Dave B's in chat, are you a Patreon member? I want to say you are still. Is Dave B still in here? Is Dave B still in chat? Here, I'm going to go... Well, there was no requirement for here, so I don't think it. I'm looking on my phone to see if he is. Dana is here. Nope. So we're going to count him as a non-Patreon. So that means all the non-Patrons have won. All that's left is Patreon Paydirt. So if you're a Patreon member, we still have 5 grams to give away. So there you go. DJ, a Patreon member. Oh, I wish I had better paper to write on. So there you go. DJ won. Now, if I pull anyone's name that is not a Patreon member, sadly, I will have to skip your name and we'll have to go to a Patreon member because we've already given away the 2 grams of gold to just the subscribers. So nobody get upset if you see your name come up and you're not a Patreon member and you don't win. What is this? So 4 more bags to go. And then we will do the Snake River, which will be open to anyone, including non-Patreon members. So in the end, you could still win some gold. It'll just be from Gold Bay. And Ted Sharp. Ted. Is Ted a Patreon member? I don't think so. So sadly, Ted Sharp doesn't get to win. So Ted, I'm really sorry. So sadly, Ted, I probably will still send you something. It just won't be a gram of gold. So just remind me, Ted. I will put up my email in a minute. I'm writing your name down now. I will send you something. It just won't be one of the grams of gold. So, all right, let's pick another name. Let's try and get some Patreon numbers. This was the first time we've ever tried to give away things to separate people, Patreon members and subscribers. And it's probably not the best way to do it, but I didn't have much time to plan for this. And plus, everything was kept a secret to me. All right, well, Jacky Scott, who makes the rules here, just texted me and he said Ted Sharp does get a gram of gold. So he is one of the winners. So, well, let me just ask, you just want me to pull? Here, we're going to go. All right, we're just going to pull another name. Jacky can text me more. So there we go, Charles Socks. And Charles Socks is a Patreon member. So how many bags? How many grams? I keep saying bags, but it's grams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still have 2 more grams to give away. I was told to give away 7 grams, but I still do have a little bit over a gram left from my Christmas giveaway. So I will add that to the pile because this was just too awesome. All right. Jacky just said whoever wins, wins. So we have 2 more bags or 2 more. See? 2 more grams of gold. They will come in little bags. So I guess technically I'm right. You don't need to be a Patreon member for these last 2. He says just to pick the names. So here we go. All right. There you go. Well, Jacky Scott, sadly, you don't get to win the Gold Bay because I just pulled your name. So maybe Kayla's name will come up. So if Kayla hasn't left a comment, make sure she goes leaves a comment real quick. So I got to pull another name. So still 2 more. So there we go. Rinky's Carnage Crew. Now 1 more, and then we will do the bag from Gold Bay. And all these prizes are 1 gram of gold. It's Curtis Clancy. So there you go, Curtis Clancy. And Merry Christmas to you. And now the last prize is a bag of Snake River Paydirt from Gold Bay. I will send them, whoever wins, address so he can mail it to you so it can get lost in the mail for the next month and hopefully appreciate in value. So here we go. Last name. There you go. HD Shovelhead. You're texting me too late, Jacky. So HD Ed won the bag of Snake River because you all jinxed it all by saying he was going to be super lucky and he had a ton of Paydirt. So he gets to add to his Paydirt. Let me pop open chat to see if I've missed anything. And you know what that means. That means it's ugly mug time. And Jacky Scott, I knew he would, and don't worry, you have something in the mail from me that I sent you, and, you know, I would have taken care of it one way or another. I still might, so it was a really awesome show tonight. I mean, I can't, this has been the best live show I've ever done. I love doing the shows where I give stuff away. I loved my Christmas show. I really enjoyed that one. But this one, I'm not a big fan of surprises. I told my good buddy John that I'm not a fan of surprises too much, but I can deal with them. But doing a surprise on live show really kind of had me freaked out all week because I wasn't sure what it'd be. I had a general idea, but it was nowhere near this. This was nowhere near what I thought it would be. This is, like again, as I always say, I can't thank my Patreon members enough. I can't thank great guys like Jacky Scott enough and Dave over at Gold Bay for setting this all up. Really awesome. Great bunch of people. This is a wonderful bunch of people. That's one of the reasons why I keep doing this, right? And look, someone came to say hi. See? Hey, Carl, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. And Merry Christmas to everyone. I figured John's a good guy. He messaged me right after the secret message went out asking me if you were a good guy or not. And I told him, yeah, of course he's a good guy. I said, he's the guy with all the opals all the time. So, and then he sent me a text earlier saying good luck tonight. So I've like I said, I kind of figured, it was going to be a good show, but nothing like this. There was nowhere near like this. So, so Merry Christmas to everyone. These packages probably won't go out. I'm going to try to sort the gold so everyone gets a little bit of mixture. I guess 8 bags, I don't know. 8 bags of gold. There won't be any dirt in it. It'll just be gold. I don't know how I'll mix it up. So I can't guarantee everyone will get one of those nuggets because I don't know how many there were in there, but we'll spread it out. You will get a gram of gold, but it probably won't go out till Monday. Not that it'll get to you anytime soon anyway. But if you are a winner and you're not a Patreon member, make sure you email me. I will post my email. And then don't forget, like HD Shovel Edges say, Gold Bay is doing a special right now for Christmas from the Dirt Fairy. He's giving everyone 6% off up until New Year's Eve if it's an over 100% $100 purchase. I'm butchering this up. Why don't we just start over? All right, Dave? So Gold Bay is doing a special here. Merry Christmas from the Dirt Fairy. So you get 6% off all purchases over $100, excludes less than spot and 103% ROI bags, and use the code Miller7, the number 7 at the end. And good until New Year's Eve. And again, I'm only stating what's in the chat because some people who watch this later won't see it in chat. And yes, I do put tracking on anything I ship out. I've learned my lesson. You know, if I send out like the 24 karat gold plated dimes and stuff like that, I don't. But whenever I do a prize like this, they always get tracking numbers. And I will send everyone the tracking number. It might take a couple days before I send you the tracking number, but everything will go out probably Monday. Do over. Yeah, was the validating machine suspect? The name picking machine suspect, and we need to do a do-over. Yeah, and definitely thanks to Jacky Scott. This is really awesome, you know. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of people doing things for me. I generally try not to ask people to do stuff for me, but that was really cool. You know, he had me worried when he was asking for a secret message to people. No, stop. He's just jumping on my lap. I don't have the gold. The gold's over there. Go look for it over there. And I will, Jacky. Yeah, just send it to me again. If you're not a Patreon member, send it to me, because once I send out, because by YouTube rules, you're not allowed to, you know, keep people's email, their addresses, and I don't, just because it takes up room in my email. So make sure, if you are a Patreon member, you don't need to email me. I will get to you. If you are not an Patreon member, you have to email me at dylan@millerprospecting.com. Within the next 30 days, if for whatever reason you don't email me within 30 days, you will lose your prize. And as always, a disclaimer, YouTube had nothing to do with this video, nor did any of their affiliates. This is 100% on me or people who donated to this channel. So, and good night, Keith and Wynn. Merry Christmas to you and Christmas to everyone. I hope everyone has a great Christmas tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, I was hoping for a little bit of snow, but I know a lot of you who just got dumped on with a lot of snow are not hoping for snow. So I hope if everyone wants snow, they get snow. If they don't want snow, they don't get snow. And everyone gets some good pay dirt underneath their tree. So I already got mine for today, so I don't need any tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to go get my kids in a minute. I'm going to go sit down and relax and call Jacky and thank him in person and stuff. Yeah, I did say, I've always said I don't want a big nugget, so I didn't think that, though. See, like I said, you know, my wildest expectations were pretty much a gram or 2 gram nugget. That's what I was thinking was in. I was like, oh, you know, which would have just probably gotten given away in a future giveaway in a while, you know. So, because I've kind of taken all my kids' nuggets away from them and traded them for other things. So, giving them, you know, like my son had a 2 gram nugget that I had to do for one of the Patreon giveaways. So I gave him 2 grams of just chunky gold. So he was fine with that. So wrap the nugget up and open it tomorrow. No, I'm not wrapping it up because then I'll miss it. And Ricky's Carnage Crew, you do have to email me again. I don't have your address. I don't save addresses unless you're a Patreon member. And HD Shovel, definitely Merry Christmas. I still will message Dave over at Gold Bay your address. So just to make sure he gets it to you. I know he probably knows it already, but I'll do it anyway. So I'm going to end the show. I'm going to go get a glass of wine for my gold nugget and start serenading it. Maybe sing it a song or two. But I really want to thank everyone again. This has been a really awesome year. I really can't thank my Patreon members enough. And just all my subscribers. Everyone who keeps this channel going. You know, you're a really awesome group of people. I love all y'all. It's really awesome. Definitely a really big Miller prospecting family. What are we at? 8,500 subscribers. So my family's getting bigger every day. I really appreciate it. So thank you, GS Prospecting. Skull and Bone Crusher. So, but Merry Christmas to everyone. Again, I hope everyone has an awesome Christmas. And next year, hopefully, everyone has a better year. I know this year has been kind of really crazy with the COVID and politics and everything else. So I'm hoping next year everything settles down and everyone can just enjoy the next year or so. But I'm hoping everyone has a good Christmas. Don't eat too much. I know I'm going to, because there's only going to be 3 of us and I'm cooking a feast. So the next time you see me, I might be a lot bigger. Everyone have a Merry Christmas. Again, I can't thank y'all enough. That was really awesome, especially Jacky Scott for putting this all together. I know a lot of people donated towards this and helped out with this, but the fact that he put this together was really awesome. So, but all right, I need to go before I'm gonna keep talking and thanking everyone. But I really do, as always, appreciate everyone. Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I hope everyone gets everything they want under their Christmas tree. I already got my best Christmas present probably in 50 some odd years. So thank you all. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. And I will see you next Thursday. I will do a live show, of course, next Thursday. And I will have a review coming up on Monday. And I also am going to be dropping a video tomorrow. It might come out at midnight tonight with Richard Davis. So make sure you check that out. It's a mail call from Richard Davis. He is selling some Paydirt. And it's a really awesome video. It's got some good Paydirt in there, and you'll have to check it out. So make sure you watch that video. If you get bored of football on Christmas Day, check out my mail call tomorrow for Richard Davis. All right? And thank you, Charles Sachs. I appreciate that very much. All right, phone's going off. Let me go. Thank you all. See you next Thursday.